Hello and welcome to the second episode of Allied Arts. My name is Asha, and actually this is just a follow-up to the previous video that I made because I realized I was talking about the Allied Arts and like giving examples without giving context to like how did I discover the Allied Arts, which I think can help just so that you can understand a bit more about what it is. Oh my god, I'm wearing shorts, guys. And also because like a few days ago I made a really long thread of how I discovered it, so I was like, okay, I think it would be helpful to share that as well. So yeah, here it goes. So ever since a few days before graduation, I was already working. I was teaching dance at a dance school, so like just street dance to kids, basics, foundations, just the stuff I knew. But during this time, I was also going through a lot of mental health stuff. I also had like a full-time job with one of my college organizations, but it wasn't a job. It was more of like a volunteer opportunity. So yeah, because of that, like mental health and stuff, so I didn't actively look for a full-time job right away. Basically, so I was freelance for like a long time, and the thing with it is that finances are a struggle. You know, like what's the common thing that you think of when you graduate? It's always like, oh, now we're gonna be in the system, we have to earn money, blah 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 blah. So yeah, finances is a real struggle. So it was so hard for me because I wanted to work on like being able to pay for my own bills, being able to like, you know, like just cover my expenses, start saving more for myself and long term. But no, it was hard because that was the only job that I had. So I started looking for like rackets, side hustles, and yeah. By the way, sorry if you hear construction noises, if ever, because I'm like facing the window and there's construction outside. Just in case. So that you're not like surprised. Anyway, so yeah, that was 2017, and then around 2018, like January, early 2018, I forgot when, I wanted to go to this dance camp in Thailand, which was Asia Camp. It was, at the time, the camp was going to be like 2 weeks long, with like a lot of international choreographers. So I was just like, oh my god, I want to attend. This was like Alex Chung, Jade Chenoweth, Brian Friedman, Kyle Hanagami, Haley Fitzgerald. So I was like, hey, like, you know, aside from taking classes here, I also wanted to take classes from those choreographers because I'd see their videos and I love their choreography. So I was like, you know, instead of me having to go to the States, they're coming, so I might as well like try to take the classes. Oh, this was around April, and the camp was in August. So April, May, June, July, August, 4 months, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go for it. So that was what led me to take a full-time job. So the job I found, I was like, it was night shift, so 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. and I was like, you know, because I need the money. It's like the camp, by the way, was like 150,000 just for the camp alone. That's including up to the classes and accommodations. But it was like, and then like 50k for like other meals and then flights. So yeah, I was like, you know, because I need the money. Aside from this, I'm also going to continue my sales rackets. I'm gonna continue teaching. So basically, I'm overworking myself. Woohoo! Despite my mental health struggles. Yeah. So that went on. So I got a job like May until around, yeah. So when it got to like around August, July, I was like, okay, I think it's really not happening. I'm just being delusional if I think that I'm gonna go. So I wanted to resign. But fortunately, my boss was very kind and considerate, so he offered a part-time option instead. So he offered like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. shift because I was about to resign without a backup plan. I didn't have anything else. So good thing that happened, and good thing I had a very nice boss. Otherwise, I would have just and then suddenly I don't have income. So yes, there was a good chance for me to also like just slow down again and take care of my mental health. And yeah, around this time I got a semi-regular choreography job with my brother's dance group. So I was still working part-time. So like 6 to 9 p.m. dance, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. I was working. But yeah, because I was very passion-driven in the past, I was always like, I hated being in a job that I knew I was in it for the money. But you know, we need to survive, which is like pretty much the reason why I have my tagline. So yeah, around this time I also got more opportunities. Like I got to perform for It's a Girl Thing with Megan Batoon. I got more choreo opportunities. I continued to take more classes, which meant more working time and less rest. So aside from my mental health struggles, my physical health also started going down. The breakdown was very real. But I still kept pushing myself because passion will push me, blah 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 blah. But of course, my body eventually like just gave up. In December last year, I got sick for a solid 2 weeks. I couldn't go to work. I had to go home. Like I literally felt like I couldn't breathe. I was about to die because it was a long time since like I got that sick. So I had to go home to the province, and I really just rested. And also because we didn't have Wi-Fi at home, because like nobody's ever home anymore. So we didn't have Wi-Fi, so I was literally like, oh my god, I'm not productive, and I hated not being productive. So I was really like forced to like stop. It's like the universe just told me, stop, girl, tama na, stop. So yes, so yun, I hated that situation, but it made me really reflect, like, is pursuing the arts really worth it? If I'm going to suffer this way, like financially, physically, if I do if I do pursue it, will it be at this cost that if I get sick, I'd have to turn to my family for the bills? Like, will I really not be financially stable? So yeah, very reflective period. And that began my journey to like just search about like what other artists do, like yeah, that began my journey to search for what other artists do. And like I realized that a lot don't purely practice just their craft. So they have side hustles in the arts management side, they have their own businesses, or they work in cultural organizations. So yeah, this made me realize that, oh my gosh, the arts can contribute to other fields, the arts can contribute to other industries, and other industries can contribute to the arts too. Like there's something in there that we can all like benefit from. So that's when I discovered the term allied arts, and basically it's defined as the related disciplines to literature, visual, and performing arts. So it's a field surrounding the arts but not quite the arts. The most common that is an example is actually architecture, because of literally how arts and engineering are required to create the building, to design the building and create the building. But with technology evolving, we can eventually add like audio engineering, lighting, and more. So you know, like it can also go vice versa. So the arts can contribute to like expressive arts therapy, design, event management. So yeah, from being focused on the performing arts, now I'm like, I want to explore the allied arts, and I'm just beginning to learn about this, but I'm very excited for what it will be. So I'm gonna be sharing more about it, and just sharing more about the journey of like whatever else I discover, so that we can all make the world come alive with art. So that's gonna be my tagline for life. So yeah, hope that gave a bit more context. And I'll be sharing more again real soon. Bye-bye. Bye.